Okay, so Jim's just showing me the map of the planchette that he just loaded from our samples.
Yeah, so this is a combination of our samples and some for a colleague of mine. But what you can see here is that when you make those little packets with the minerals in them, they don't have any identifying marks on them. That's why we have to keep them in numbered wells, and that's why we have to keep track of which samples are in which well, because if you mix them up, you'll never figure it out. So in this sample, in this packet that I just showed you over there, I've got a bunch here in the beginning and at the end that are samples that we collected in Nevada. Some of these are from the Secret Pass. I believe these are some of the granite pods that are in the Secret Pass Mylonites. This RGD 38, I believe, is one of the ones from Spruce Mountain. 59 are some of the zircons we got from Lamoille Canyon on the last day. And then I put a couple Titanites here from RGD 1720, which, it's a great question. I have it in my notes, but I forget exactly where that one's from. And then these two that I put at the end are from the same one as up here, but these were really grungy grains. And what that tells me is that they probably have a lot of uranium and thorium in them. So I want to run them last, because sometimes they will degas so much helium that the rest of the background levels will get disturbed. So I don't want to mess up any of our other samples because of these guys. The ones that I ran earlier from our southern East Humboldt range samples, some of them had more helium than I have ever measured in any zircon ever.
Wow.
So our analyses have
more helium or more uranium? Or both. Wow.
Yeah. So the helium contents were enormous. The uranium was upwards of 3 weight% uranium.
Wow.
And the thorium was 6 weight% thorium.
So that's almost an ore.
It's almost an ore. And
or maybe it's an ore. I don't know.
These are easily the highest uranium and thorium zircons I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Even though they're not very old, they of course had tons of helium in them. And what's interesting is that in addition to telling us something about the evolution of Nevada, I actually think that these could be really interesting zircons to help us understand what radiation damage does to helium diffusion. Because usually if you're going to have that much damage or that much uranium and thorium and that much helium, your grains are going to be ancient. And there's all kinds of geologic processes that would make them difficult to interpret.
Cool.
So, yeah.